Hello there everybody, my name is Michael, and this is the death video for Nancy Drew, the Deadly Device. In this video, I will show off all the various ways you can die while playing this game. They're all saved automatically as second chance screens when you play through the game. Looks like the first one is called Explode.
We need to get the system shut down before the grid goes critical. Get all those switches powered off. I'll do the rest.
This is a pretty simple death to trigger. Basically, what you have to do is not power off the switches before the grid goes critical. You have 5 minutes, about 5 minutes, so if you can't solve this puzzle within 5 minutes, the grid goes critical and there's an explosion and Nancy dies. Okay, so let's move on to the next death. Victor caught. This is sort of near the end of the game when you snoop around in Victor's area. Eventually, Victor is going to return and catch Nancy snooping through his things. Let's move on to the next death. Let's go with Explosion. This happens if you're trying to solve this puzzle and you solve it incorrectly. Okay, let's move on to the next death. Let me see. Let's go with Gray Caught. Just like Victor Caught, this occurs if Gray catches you snooping around in his area.
Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there!
Okay, so the next death sequence. Let's go with Elevator Fall. If you don't solve the elevator puzzle in time, it will fall and you will die. Let's move on to Suffocation. this occurs when Nancy gets knocked out and locked inside the photolithography lab. You'll notice we have an error meter in the upper right-hand corner. If Nancy is unable to escape before the error meter reaches 0, she dies.
Whoa! Whoa!
The next death is quite similar. It's right here in the ducts.
It's pretty hot in here. I'd better find my way out as quickly as possible.
If you don't get out of the ducts before the temperature thing reaches 0, Nancy is going to boil to death.
So hot. Ugh. So hot. Ugh. So hot. Ugh.
Another death sequence is called electrocuted. It occurs here in the Tesla coil lab if you go outside while the Tesla coil is running on full power. Let's move on to the next death, the grimly named Dead Death.
I need to find a way to turn off all of the power.
Just like the first time with the switches puzzle, if you don't solve this puzzle quickly enough, Nancy will be electrocuted. And the final death sequence of the game comes at the very end of the game when the culprit is trying to fry Nancy. Nancy is here inside the Faraday cage, and eventually the electricity is going to cause the cage to collapse. And those are all the various ways Nancy can die while playing Nancy Drew, the Deadly Device.